Map. Let's jump right in. Spawning in the bottom right, the blue Terran player. He is special. And in the top left, the orange Terran. He is Han Mono. All right, how to get that stream title and everything updated. So we are now officially in the finals, best of 5. We're here on Babylon. Double gas with an in-base barracks. This is the first barracks that Han Mono has built inside of his own base in some time on this stream. Typically, they're built much closer to his opponent. But given that they're built in their base, I believe we do have a moment to go over a quick sponsor segment. This tournament was organized by Sniper StarCraft League. They have a coffee page. It should be up here in the chat somewhere. If not, I'll paste the link to it real quick. Great way to support Pro StarCraft 2. Great way to support Sniper StarCraft League. You can pay what you want. You can make it one time or recurring. Great way to support. If you're a recurring supporter, you also get replay packs for all of the tournaments. Or if you'd like, you can just buy the replay packs one at a time if there's just a specific one you want to see. So yeah, consider supporting the content that you love. It's going to be Sniper StarCraft League. Sorry, Ko-fi.com/Sniper StarCraft. I went ahead and put the link in chat. That's it for the little sellout segment. We'll get back to the game now. Factory, following up the barracks here for Han Mono. He did build a Reaper, but he kept it at home. This is like, to me, for Han Mono, this is a show of respect. You know what I mean? Nobody can deny that Special is a powerhouse. Yes, a little dizzy. But no one can deny that Special is a powerhouse. Least of all Han Mono. And yeah, to see him go for something a little bit more standard when he's known to be a little cheesy, a little aggressive. Yeah, a show of respect in my mind. Reactored Marines out of Special with Widow Mines. I guess this is to punish like a Hellion Reaper dive bomb. If there's a Widow Mine siege at the top of this ramp, they'll pay dearly if they decide to just charge up there without getting the lay of the land first. Han Mono with the same thing. Tech Lab Starport likely going to be seeing some Ravens out of here. Ravens see more use in TVT than any other matchup. The Interference Matrix does a great job shutting down some of the important mechanical units. But Special opting to be really light on that mechanical unit count is a Widow Mine and a Hellion, and that's it. Neither of those are phenomenal targets for a Reaver. So if anything, we'll see the auto turret come out of damage. Depending on how fast it finishes, it may be needed in the main base to defend against this. Hello. I think the Hellion was trying to get some friendly fire damage, but some targeting on that Widow Mine prevented that from going down. Special now with a Raven of his own. 50 keys at a time. Viking coming as well. Working on getting that air superiority. Or even attacking that Widow Mine. He tries to get up and get away. Yeah, it's so weird to see Hanmano play a little bit scared here. And Special being the aggressor. I'm so used to seeing Hanmano play it the other way around. Interference Matrix on that tank of Hanmano. Wow, well won. Special takes a very fast game. Number 1, 5.5 minutes. Man, this might end up being a really fast finals. I'm hoping that it goes the distance. The rest of this tournament has gone by pretty fast. We've had quite a few 2-0s here. Let's see if Hanmano can turn it around. I don't like Hanmano's decision to sit back at home and play it a little bit more passive. I've got to be honest. He's shown that he feels most comfortable when he's aggressive, when he's practicing things out on the map. That's where he's in his element. So to change that up just because you're playing a tougher opponent doesn't make much sense. You know your game. Play your game. Game number 2 is going to be on Ancient Cistern. See what Hanmano has to score for Special here in game number 2. Spawning in the bottom left, the blue Terran, Special. And in the top right, the orange Terran, he is Hanmano. Ooh, it's Special with the practice this time around. Double proxy. 2 gases out for Hanmano, only 1 for Special. Wonder what we're going to see here. This might be a candidate for Wacky Build Wednesday. We've had some weird games, but none that were so weird that I felt like they would be deserving of being immortalized on YouTube. But yeah, this might be one of them. The identical proxy. Hanmano SCV over here causing some ruckus. Reaper trying to get some SCV kills. Looks like Hanmano's having some better luck over here. Lots of lost mining time. Lots of microbility, a lot of really weak SCVs too. It's going to be really hard to keep track of both of these fights. At the very least, we have the workers killed count coming up. Yeah, this is looking rough for Special, actually. Who am I kidding? They're both going to lose all their workers. Hanmano has 1 SCV left. Here it is. That's the only SCV left in the entire game. All right, both players floating their main bases off into the sunset. Both proxy locations still just chugging away building Reapers. But the Hanmano SCV is still alive and kicking. This is like the most important unit in the game. I'm going to bring up the units tab. 8 Reapers versus 8 Reapers. Ooh. Special found Hanmano's base. At this point, Special's army is a little bigger. On mono, mining off the back of this, finally found a place to set down a CC. These KDA charges are putting in some work. The added DPS from the Marines in the back, though, that can make a huge difference if Han Mono's not careful. Takes off a Marine. Nice little pick. Ooh, nice focus fire from Special on that Marine, getting one kill on its way out. Special looking to end it here with the surround. Both players are mining. It's important to look back at the production tab. Han Mono getting a gas with this. No gas for Special. So these are the only Reapers that he has. Once those are gone, they're gone. But Han Mono's going to go back into Reaper production really quickly. The Marines get caught out. Oh, no, they don't. Sorry. It was hard to tell whose Reapers are whose. The mining base gets found. This is so hard to call. It feels like Special's game, though. Is this going to be a draw? No. No way. Han Mono has a bigger army at this point. I don't think it's all together, but it is bigger. Yeah, last couple units are coming in now. And then he has 2 more Marines coming in as well. Did he lose? I think he lost a barrack. He did lose a barrack. Special lost one of his barracks, though. Army is on the hunt for this base. He's not going to find it. He can't even afford to leave the Marine. It's a 3 health Marine, but Special really does need all hands on deck. He's going to hold whatever push Han Mono does. And Han Mono doesn't know exactly where this base went to either. I think by process of elimination, he's found it out now, but he's got to wait for his whole army to get here because a lot of it are Marines with no upgrades. All right, Han Mono once again dropping that mule hammer over there on the left-hand side of the map. Special also mining, though. This is one hell of a game. Special backs up an army supply, but dangerously close to losing his only remaining production structure. Takes a terrible fight. GG is called, and Han Mono, just like that, takes game number 2. Wow. What an insane game. The back and forth. It's crazy that what it came down to, essentially, is the barracks being sniped. Sniped. Big air quotes on that. But yes, Special lost the barracks. Wasn't able to produce even on the little bit of money that he did have. And then just took a terrible fight right at the end there. But I think by that point, he realized that his win condition was slipping away ever so closely. But yeah, Han Mono, after game 1, showing he's down but not out. Sealing the deal in game number 2 with an symmetrical proxy. Game 3 is going to take us to Royal Blood. We're tied up 1-1. Go ahead and get in. All right, spawning in the bottom left. The blue Terran player, he is special. And in the top right, the orange Terran player, he is Han Mono. Hard games, Johnny. Don't think I missed you. Appreciate you, buddy, for the follow. Thanks for following the stream. If any of you guys are first-time viewers, following the stream is the best way to show your support. If you enjoy watching Pro StarCraft 2, drop a follow. You'll be notified when I go live. Most, 95% of my streams are procast. Once again, with a wild proxy from Han Mono. You'll love to see it, at least from Han Mono. We spoke about this a little bit after game number 1. This is his element. This is where Han Mono feels most comfortable. It's where he performs the best. Game 1 was a deviation from that. Just kind of tried to play it standard, played it scared. You could tell it was not a style that he was used to. You know, and ultimately just kind of got bullied. Got tossed around a little bit. Our orange Terran player thrives on chaos, and it looks like he is gearing up to create some of that right now. I wonder if Special's even bothering to scout. Scouted a little bit. Yeah, there's a little circle around. Didn't see anything. Did scout a little bit, though. Uh-oh. Han Mono trying hard to get an edge in one of these Reaper fights. Just as soon as he thinks he has one, Special backs off. Both players continuing to build Reaper with the factory. Following up behind. One of the barracks is scouted. Yeah, Special does see it. I see. Going to be a starport out of Special. Starport out of Han Mono. Looks like they've both been in this position a time or two before, and they know which direction to head. A little bit of a lull. Special seems content to just hang out in the base right now. I do think that in this map, Special is going to be slightly to moderately favored. So I understand his willingness to just hang back and rest on the laurels of the, his macro ability. Hellion gets immediately focused. I don't think Special was expecting that engagement to happen where it did. He's sent home licking his wounds, at least for now. And yeah, this is what I was talking about with Special resting on his laurels. Their builds have been pretty much identical, aside from the proxy, up to this point. But I will say that the factory finished a little bit faster for Special. The starport started a little earlier. And the natural expansion is a little bit faster as well. At the upper echelons of StarCraft, it's all about incremental advantages. Right now, Special has those in spades. As long as this game goes on, all other things remaining constant, he should get further ahead. Lots of Reaper grenades going every which way. Medevac helping out with the combat drugs here. Special also getting a Banshee behind this. This is a lot of air-to-ground DPS, but Viking is going to be able to shoot this away. There's nothing that shoots things in the sky. A lot of these Reapers goes down, and Han Mono has broken whatever little force this was. The Medevac is sent packing with very little HP. And Han Mono with a significant army supply advantage. There's a bunker being built at the front. It's not going to finish anytime soon. The Banshee is the only hope of shooting this away, and there's literally nothing that can shoot up here. Oh, the Viking. Forgot about the Viking. Viking's going to be able to shoot this away. There's no cloak. Banshee goes down. Han Mono standing tall. Is the bunker going to complete? No, it's going to get shut down one more time. STV is attacking the Viking. Special just taps out. No time for GG. Han Mono takes the lead. It's 2-1 in favor of Han Mono. It's hard not to root for Han Mono. I'm a huge LATAM StarCraft fan, so I should be cheering for Special. Love LATAM StarCraft cast the Copa America Sentimiento Latino for years. But Han Mono has been participating in the OC Elite Rising Star. I've been able to kind of watch him progress, and it's been really nice. And honestly, this will be a big win for him. Game number 4 is going to be on Grezvon. I'm going to go ahead and load that up. I did pull up Oligulak just because for my own benefit, because I wanted to see. Large advantage for Special. 76.7% chance to win this. Would definitely be a big ups for Han Mono to pull this off. Anyways, we're getting into game number 4. It's on Grezvon. Let's go. Spawning in the top left, the blue Terran. He is Special. The bottom right on match point, the orange Terran. He is Han Mono. Going to be a very aggressively placed proc. 2 racks going down right by the Reaper Cliff. SCV sees it. He's going to harass the SCVs that are building these barracks. He's going to get a kill on the one. Almost. Going to be some fancy footwork out of Han Mono, but no, that RNG. The RNG of that SCV choosing a building path when building that thing. Shooing it away. Gets it again. Cancels the bear. That is huge. I wonder where that money is going to go. Other than that, the orbital for Special is ahead. Factory is ahead. And once again, incremental gains. One Reaper for Han Mono. Going to go ahead and head home. There's no way this works. There's just enough vision for supply depot. Oop, you saw nothing. Are you kidding me? The SCV saw it. Yeah, he cancels and leaves. This is so funny. Han Mono's just like throwing things at a wall to see what sticks. So far, not so good for Han Mono. At every turn, Special's been there to cut him off. Double Reaper comes in. Gets the drop on the only Reaper out here for Han Mono. GG is called, and just like that, 3-minute, 7-second game. Special ties up the series. We are going into game 5. This is it. This is going to be the last game of the tournament. It's been a quick one. Again, the SSL Cup number 31 is in 8 days, people. It's going to be not this Saturday, but next Saturday. $100 prize pool. Be sure to check it out. Sign up. Only gives me more games to cast. Yeah, we were able to do this shindig in just over 3 hours. We've been live now for 2 hours 59 minutes. We're already at the last game. Sniper himself puts these together. As far as I know, he doesn't really have any help from anybody. This is all him. He does a great job. Happy to help him out with the casting side of things. Alrighty. Running in the bottom right, the blue Terran player. Tying up the series. He is special. And in the top left, the orange Terran rocking my favorite color. He is Han Mono. Hey, if the Reapers aren't broke, don't fix them. Once again, with the 2 barracks proxied in the middle of the map. I mean, essentially, he's taking the advice that I had for him. Hopefully, it ends up being good advice. Just stick to what you know. Even if you feel like you're a little bit outmatched, you know, play your game. You never know what might happen. There's a certain NA Terran who I used to give pep talks to back in the day. Not gonna name him. Gonna let him have his anonymity. But he used to try to cheese if he felt like he was outmatched. And I'm like, dude, you're a solid player. Just play macro. You're gonna surprise yourself. And he finally decided to take my advice, and he whooped somebody that had been beat him the last several times they played. And I was like, let's fucking go. It was such a cool moment. And it's gonna be double Reaper here. Special confused. He knows something's out on the map. Even before he got in the main base, he knows. Sniper in the chat. That's the man himself. We just got done promoting the SSL Cup number 21. Telling people they need to sign up the bunker here. So far, so good. Oh. First blood goes to special, picking off one of Han Mono's Reapers there. He's proxying the factory as well. Bunker here is crucial. It's going to make defending this a lot easier. Yeah, I don't think that special likes sticking on the Reaper phase for too long. It can be a little bit volatile. Great way for an underdog player to steal a game away, as we've already seen in this series. So wanting to get out of this and into a more macro-oriented game as fast as possible for special, I can totally see why he would want to. Starport coming down as well. And it seems like he is unrelentingly trying to get into that portion. Sends one Marine into that bunker for just that. The Tech Lab factory here. Where's the Starport being? Oh, it's being proxied as well. As the depot, yeah, it's proxied everything. Hamano is like one base or bust. Everything's being built on your side of the map. Instant reinforcement. This SCV, I believe, if it doesn't get cut off, it's going to see all of this. It did. It did get cut off. Starport finishes. Immediately starts the medevac. Tank coming out as well. Not really sure what special has against this. If this tank gets in range of the factory and starts shutting it down. If the Cyclone can nail a lock on early, though, that could really switch things up a bit. Here we go. Cyclone staying far, far away. Fly Depot goes down. Medevac granting high ground vision. PC is canceled. There are a bunch of SCVs dying somewhere. Oh, there's a Hellion. SCVs are pulled to defend against a Hellion, but here it is. Worker pull. There's even an auto turret going down. It gets killed, but there's a reinforcing tank as well. Its siege is in range of at least this tech lab, if not this barracks up here. Yeah, I think it'll just barely be able to wail away at this barracks. Viking up here just for good measure. That's gonna bat away that Raven. Make you think twice about trying to assault the tanks, drop an interference matrix. Just like that, Han Mono's creeping up inch by inch. Shelling away at the barracks. So the barracks, in order to save the barracks, you have to relinquish control over that of the reactor. That's a lot of your production. Banshee here as well to try and help against it. Not a lot of bio here. And now it's just one tank standing tall. Kills off the tank of Special. Looks like he ultimately broke the contain. Special breaking out. Han Mono still unrelentingly trying to continue his assault on this one base economy. He non-stop building tanks off of this too. The tanks are going to really make a difference now that there's two of them. They're going to be able to cover for one another. They're getting into position too. You can tell these Marines don't want to let them get too close, but they're really powerless to stop it. Another Viking coming down. Oh, is that it? The barracks went down. This is it. SCV pull with the Marines. I think he's trying to wait for the Banshee to come out. This is going to be the last-ditch effort. Has Han Mono done it here? This might be the upset. Banshee picking off Marines. Like that one Micro Master map from the old Wings of Liberty days. 3 siege tanks, though. 15 SCVs have gone down. Special's down to 3. Han Mono's 25 work. So even if he loses here, there's no economy for Special. Viking is going to clean up. Oh, Viking didn't even need to clean up the Banshee. Special just leaves. Han Mono has done it. The upset. Wow. Well, Han Mono apparently laughs in the face of a 24% chance to win.